So we're saying we want a monument, a massive monument for Jean-Baptiste Point DuSable. We want Lakeshore Drive, or Columbus Drive, to be renamed Jean-Baptiste Point DuSable Drive. We want that city holiday, which is most important. But when you come to Chicago, the biggest statue that should be in this city, the biggest monument should be that of Jean-Baptiste Point DuSable, but today we have none. That must change. We are saying again, we must end systemic racism. This is the day we come together for a man who discovered this city over 240 years ago, right by this river. He journeyed all the way through the bushes and all the way to a little place here, this little river we are talking about. And when he got here, he set up a trading post and he started this great city called Chicago. Now, the country's third largest city that we are celebrating. However, he has not been given his full reward. And today, we are saying, time is up. The time is up for Jean-Baptiste Point DuSable to be respected. The time is up. We are asking for a city holiday for the founder of this great city, a black man out of the Caribbean, the country of Haiti.
No way we can continue to say Chicago is one of the greatest cities when we cannot recognize the man fully who founded Chicago. It is important as you look at these tall buildings to recognize not only who was the founder of Chicago, but he started business by setting up the first trading post here in Chicago. So when we talk about the Mecca and the businesses of Chicago, Jean-Baptiste Point DuSable was the foundation of that. And so already we have an ordinance introduced in the City Council and the Committee of Transportation, and the mayor has not opposed to it. So she didn't hold it up, but she said, David, let's work out all of the kinks, let's see what's cost, and one of the ways we can best minimize it is by having it along Lakeshore Drive, because you don't have to change addresses because there's no buildings, so you won't have to have that pushed back. But it's a main strip from north to south that would give the founder of our city his just due.
Once you get the first paycheck, then you can release your street address and your zip code. We're talking about ending systemic racism in America. We are reminding you that we want Lakeshore Drive. Lakeshore Drive or Columbus Drive must be renamed the Jean-Baptiste Point DuSable Drive.
Yes.
We are saying enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
240 years without being recognized only because he's black. We must say, for Jean-Baptiste, he's proud that he's black. He was black. And of course, we all are proud of who we are and what we are. We must not give up. We must fight for what we want. We must make sure that black heroes be recognized. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey!
From Michigan and the bridge 400 North Michigan, and we have joined up right here with your group. And today we are celebrating together. Why we march today? Of Chicago, a black man from the Caribbean founded in Chicago and has not been honored. And we are saying we must get this through Columbus Drive, change to John Baptiste, POINTE Drive. We must get North Shore Drive, change to John Baptiste, POINTE Drive. We must get a city holiday for John Baptiste, a massive statue for John Baptiste, POINTE, and that's why we march today. But one thing I want to say to you today, systemic racism has been killing us for a long time. We have been buried under systemic racism, and it must stop. And here's what we're going to do. The road to ending systemic racism, because black and brown people have been discriminated against for jobs, they have been discriminated against for loans. We are saying the U.S. postal zip coding system must be revamped. We want to revamp the U.S. postal zip code system. For example, if you're from 60636, that should now be 60611. If you're from 60644, let that be 60601. 60628, let that be 60604. Because the system is what they're using against us. However, so this is what I'm saying, we are saying today, 40 organizations saying today, when applying for a job, when applying for a loan, no longer must you give your street address or your zip code. Let that be something of the past. When applying for a job, all you need to do is to give your email address, your name, the city where you're from, and the state. Nothing else. Because that's what they use against you, to know where you're from, so that they can discriminate against you. We must stop. We must stop. As a people, proud of all our people, when we come together. Marcus Messiah Garvey, he tried to warn us. And we're saying the time is over. The time is over for discrimination. We are all equal people. Police brutality must come to an end. And we dare to say, in Chicago, for example, if the population is 30% black and 25% must no longer employ any police officer unless they are African American or Latinx. Until that quota has been met. No longer must you employ any more police officers unless they are African American or Latinx. Until you reach that quota. We're talking about ending systemic racism in America. And I want to thank you all. There are lots more to say. And some of our speakers later on will be. I know you're all going on your journey to march and to let your feeling be known and to let the people know what you want. You're going to march around the city and you're coming back here. We want to celebrate as one people because we're one people. And those of you, don't forget the words of Marcus Messiah Garvey. Don't forget people like Martin Luther King. All right? We are calling on you to go to the website, martinsinternational.com, sign a petition and support our drive. Again, we thank you and we'll continue in a while. Yes. Yes. Sean, yeah. We want